There is nothing, absolutely nothing, that the West will not use to spread its propaganda. And I'm going to give you an example today from this new book that has been published. It is the new James Bond novel, and the latest one is called On His Majesty's Secret Service. I'm not going to give you a summary of the book. I am just going to pick a random page from this book and show you how effectively and how subtly they spread propaganda. On page 37 of the book, it does a stellar job of spreading a negative narrative against any sort of a nationalist movement. The Americans are at war with Russia right now. On the front, of course, it looks like it's Ukraine versus Russia. Everyone with half a brain cell knows it is in reality NATO versus Russia, and who is NATO but America. So the line says, neither Nazi Germany nor Soviet Russia had been welcome here though. They are two sides of the same dirty, debased coin. And just like that, they have labeled all the Russians as Nazis. And this has been the strategy of the Western left for quite a few years now. Anybody they do not like is a Nazi, which of course is straight from the manual that all the Western leftists follow, Rules for Radicals by Saul Alinsky. The threat is usually more terrifying than the thing itself. And further, it goes to demonize the Hungarians. It says, which is why Bond felt a deep sense of gloom that this beautiful, civilized, orderly country had been dragged back towards the far right by Viktor Orban using the crude but effective nationalist playbook. And now they go on to demonize any sort of a nationalist movement. Hungary, from what we have seen in the recent past, wants to protect itself from the invasion of illegal immigrants, so it is immediately deemed a villain. James Bond is the hero. He's the charismatic pawn, the good guy. So if he's against someone or something, then by default it has to be bad. And this time the bad guys are the Hungarian right. And it further continues. And the crude make Hungary great again anti-immigration rhetoric. He'd aligned himself with the likes of Trump and Le Pen and Putin. And just like them, he was using a paper-thin front of patriotism to mask rampant self-interest. So you see, according to Mr. Bond, James Bond, anyone showing any patriotism, anyone with any sort of nationalistic tendencies is a bad guy. Because he's only in it for his self-interest. He doesn't care about the nation. So they go ahead and demonize all the leaders of the Christian right of the West. Trump, Le Pen, they're all bad just because they're nationalist and they want to protect their countries. Continuing on, in this uncertain world, the age-old lure of the strong man held an irresistible appeal to all those who felt left behind and bewildered by change. So what they're saying is that if you're a patriot or a nationalist, then it is you who is wrong, because it is you who is bewildered by change, unaccepting of the progressive policies of the left. You are at fault. You cannot change. You are left behind. So that is why you succumb to the charm of strong nationalist leaders who are fooling you. Strong nationalist leaders like Modi, for example, you are the guilty one. You are the enablers of the harbingers of doom. So the point here is this. The West uses all its creative outlets as a means of propaganda. Whether it's movies, songs, celebrities who pretend to be concerned about global issues, or fake activists sailing on boats. The West knows how to set a narrative. You just have to keep your ears and eyes open. Remember, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see.